We are privileged to be parts of that which is happening today, this particular work led by Transparency International. We really appreciate the work. We live in a country where there's a lot of injustices, corruption, a lot of challenges that are affecting livelihood, affecting lives, making us as citizens fail to get the right services in our necessary offices. Is costly to it is really costly to be a Kenyan at such a season and such a time. And we'll look forward to have a free, a fair, a just society, beginning with me. And it's my commitment, and I pray that is everybody's commitment to champion, for justice for all, integrity in our systems, and also just to get accountability systems getting to work.
Sisi mayouth tuna work hard kwa streets, yeye ana work hard kuibia. Na tumejam juu ya high cost of living, na yeye mataimu huona jam ni akipaka mkate na jam. After elections time huo na humu mheshimiwa ni akibebwa na hama, na kazi ni kutubeba tu mafala. Mr. Politician najua siku kuchagua kwa radio juu most of time na kuonanga kwa ndege on air. I think corruption pia ilikuwa agenda, ni venye hamkuandika kwa manifesto. Tulikuvotea tukidhania hatutawahi pata kiongozi kama wewe anywhere, na sahi jina yako na corruption iko everywhere. So sijui ni nani anafaa kuona optician, juu walai kazi yako sioni.
We are participating today in this transparency walk organized by Transparency International with many partners. For us, this is a very important topic. We are worldwide a sponsor of the work of Transparency International. Accountability, transparency, and making sure that the money that people invest in their authorities and their government ends up in the right place is for us a key element in making the next step in what democracy should be. We are very impressed by today's event. What we see around us is the participation of not only many, but also many different organizations, civil society organizations, youth, older people as well. So it's a very good mix of society, I think. Furthermore, I think that we're entering a very crucial period for Kenya. Elections are coming in 2 years. And especially at this point, it's very important that we all invest in civil society, in free press, and make sure that we grow the organism in society between government and the people.
Nikisema design, unasema design. Siwasikii. Design. Nikisema integrity, unasema walk. Integrity. There's nothing to smile when I know I am one stray bullet away from being a statistic. Na degree ni makaratasi tu, hata mimi niko na moja. But now to put food on my mama's table, I have to be sarcastic. Nasema life ni short na siongelei kinyasa. Na akaunti ya mwananchi ni empty kama akili ya mwanasiasa.
Integrity is about doing the right thing when no one is watching, and that is also affirmed in the Constitution in Article 73, and that basically means if you are a leader who abides by those provisions of the Constitution on integrity, actually it means you are going to be a person who does not promote human rights violation, and you're also going to be a person who exercises prudence in the use of public resources. And therefore, if you are a prudent public manager on the basis of integrity in governance, it means therefore the public will be able to enjoy social and economic rights, because it is those resources actually which are used in the delivery of services which are framed as under Article 43 as social and economic rights. So actually there's a link between integrity, corruption and human rights, because integrity enables you to minimize corruption and also manage public resources in a way which then protects social and economic rights. This is the time to choose leaders of integrity so that the criminals who end up occupying public offices are kept out of those spaces. And this office of the ODPP is a weak link when it comes to prosecution on matters touching on corruption and human rights. And therefore, as National Integrity Alliance and Kenya Human Rights Commission, we are exploring possibilities of going to court to have that head of office removed from that office because they have violated the provision of Article 73, which is about leadership and integrity, and also Article 10 on the values and the principles of governance in the country.
Leo katika integrity walk tunazungumzia uwajibikaji, that there should be accountability, there is integrity. We want the public service, goods and services that accrue to Kenyans to be returned to them. We want accountability from the office of the ODPP and the EACC to be able to firmly prosecute people who are caught in corruption cases. If Kenya was not corrupt, if Kenya was a corruption-free country, the quality of life would improve. The question of livelihoods for Kenyans, people will have jobs, people will have opportunities to do business, genuine business. People will have quality health care, good education, and it would be a beautiful land. Nobody will exercise forests. Nobody would import goods that have already been spoiled.
Integrity worker, stepping forward for integrity, forward, forward transparency, forward, free from corruption, free. Aya.
And for us, fighting corruption, promoting integrity is very key, because our mandate is to address cases of maladministration, ensuring that there is corruption-free country, and also ensuring that Kenyan citizens receive adequate services. We also promote the access to information so that when citizens request information from any public or private entity and the information is not given to them, they come to our office and we will issue binding orders ordering the person or institution that is holding the information to release the information.
We know that everything is fueled by corruption. All human rights violations come in many cases from corruption, whether it be police officers extorting from people in the urban informal settlements, whether it be hospitals having no drugs, whether it be students going to school and finding that there are no books. All of that, much of that is corruption-based. And that's why we are here as Amnesty International to express our direct solidarity with the Transparency International movement. And, you know, I often think, what would it be like to have a country that is corruption-free? I think one of the things that I would immediately experience is that I would find my taxes are willingly given every month. I would have no problem handing over 30% of my income to a state so that those people who don't have education, who don't have access to healthcare, who don't have support for agriculture, all of that would happen as a result of my income. I would also find that, you know, we would have much less violence in this society, not just the violence that we see with police officers against people, but also the violence you see when you have medical negligence, when you have people who die while they're in hospitals simply because there are no drugs. That's what this society could look like for me, and I would be very proud to hand that to the next generation.
Right, you want to finalize with this part. This is very crucial. This is marking the end of the Integrity Walk 2025, and it's going to be a celebration of its own. As we thank you all from wherever you came from, those we did not mention, which includes you, the individual people, relatives that we have here, our friends, our neighbors, asanteni sana for making it to today's Integrity Walk 2025, stepping forward for transparency and accountability. Hii yote nilikuwa nakungoja.
Yes. Now we ready. Nimerudi, nataka tuimbe ngoma moja ya uzalendo, tuko tunaimba pale nje alafu we celebrate. Ni sawa? We do it. Aya wazalendo mko. Hakika ya bendera ni udhabiti wangu, nyeusi ya wananchi na nyekundu ni ya damu, kijani ni ya ardhi, nyeupe ya amani. Daima mimi Mkenya, mwananchi mzalendo. I want you to just wave it like this slowly to it.
Kwa uchungu na mateso, kwa vilio na huzuni, tulinyakuliwa uhuru na mashujaa wa zamani. Hawakushtushwa na risasi au kufungwa gerezani. Nia yao ukombozi, kuvunja